Welcome back to another episode of Casey Campbell's Videocast. Casey Campbell here with Great Lakes Post. We are now joined by Brendan Ladd from Walled Lake Northern Football. How's it going, man?
It's going good. How are you?
Doing good, buddy. Boy, what a good few weeks you guys have had. I know that you've had to battle a lot this season. Just trying to get used to a new coach, trying to get used to all these teams. Then you come out with a big win that no one saw coming. Except you guys in the locker room. Of course, if you haven't heard, Walled Lake Northern beat Walled Lake Western last week at 17-7, and Walled Lake Northern for the first time in 8 years are city champs in the Walled Lake area. That had before we get into this week, that had to feel good last week.
It did, yes.
Just overall, how'd you guys do it?
The whole week we've had a pretty solid week of practice, I'd say. One of the best ones of the year for sure. We all had that mentality that, especially for our seniors, it's our last game playing Western. You don't want to go out there and take an L on the field. We just kind of outplayed them, basically. Defense stepped up and played a big role, I think. All week we've been preparing for what they were doing on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. So we just kind of took advantage of that and kept the momentum going, had a great week of practice, followed up with a W.
Yeah. So far, guys getting ready for another tough team coming in. Romeo, always,
Yep.
Kind of the crossover game to be had. But, getting ready for a team like that heading into playoffs next week. What has this week been like for you trying to get ready for a team like that?
Yeah, it's definitely a process, going through the film, seeing what they're good at, seeing what their weaknesses are. I know we're not going to come in here and take them lightly at all. Even though the record shows 1-4, we all know that they're in one of the best divisions in the state. Some big names in that division. They're not a 1-4 team. We can't take them lightly. They got some talent on their team, and we know that we're not a 2-3 team either. We can go out there and beat any team. I have full confidence in my guys that we can get the job done this week for sure.
Kind of talking, kind of like, with as you as a receiver, you've grown this year. We kind of talked about that before we kind of started this.
Mm-hmm.
You've kind of yourself. Everybody knows what obviously everybody knows what Ryan can do, but there's a lot of other receivers out there, including yourself, that have been doing pretty well, and it kind of came through this week because you just picked up an offer, I think, yesterday.
Yes, I did.
So what's that been like to just, work your way up?
A lot of people say, I've learned from a teammate in the past, iron sharpens iron, and you kind of feed off what you can say the best player on your team can do. Work with them and see what they're doing. If they're picking up offers, they can tell you, what to do in the process of recruiting, how to get better on the field, because all quarantine and what we've been going through, I've had time to work with my teammates, go up to the field, run some routes on a daily basis, and really put in that grind, really put in that work to get these offers because I want to play, college football, and it's a dream for me. And getting that first offer was awesome, and having a player like Ryan Cornelius on my team was a big help. He deserves some credit for that for sure because I've been working with him a lot through the season, and he's been helping me. And like I said, iron sharpens iron, so we both get better in the situation.
Yeah. Also kind of, heading into this last week of the season, I know you guys are online school so far, but, what's been the biggest message regarding making sure that everybody kind of stays safe during this time? Because this is not the time to go and, get shut down, if you know what I mean.
That is very true. That is very true. One thing probably is, just kind of keep your circle small, keep it tight for now, just because, you never know what's going to go on. In playoffs, we don't want to lose players due to COVID, obviously, or else we're going to be out. Yeah, just, keep your circle small, do what you got to do to, not get the virus, not spread anything, keep sanitizing, washing your hands, stuff like that. I know our team's been doing a good job of it, for all the guidelines and the rules that they have enforced. So I have confidence in my guys that we'll be good to go.
All right. Brendan, thank you so much for coming on and taking some time to talk to us. Good luck this
Of
weekend,
course.
Romeo.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Casey.